Missing
Like a
factory.
fools!
Like a fools.
Hello, once again.
Hello, everybody,
Hello, future me. Hello.
and other viewers.
Pat, that's a good joke. Happy New Year and Merry Christmas to those that had a New Year's. I heard it was selected this year.
Nah, I'm stuck in
I see.
2022.
That's rough, man.
It's
Yeah.
rough. It'll happen eventually. You'll get a new year.
It's
Maybe
a
next month.
year.
It's a year. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, let's just dive right into it. It's been a couple of weeks. We are happy to get to know you once again and spread our crazy antics to the internet.
Yep.
So with that, Dane, let's kick it to you for our sponsor.
Alrighty. Here we find ourselves at the climax of this 200-year war between kingdoms who hate each other. As you can see, both sides have committed their entire army to the last fight. Look at the carnage and the hatred on display as they kill one another, as their cities burn in the background. It doesn't look like anybody will be able to do anything about this. Wait, with the blowing of that horn, the fighting has come to a stop. A lone figure pulling a cart walks down the middle of the battlefield as both sides part to let him through. Both kings are riding to meet this brave figure. Now they are eating fruit salad and hugging? The war has come to an end. Who is this brave person that could bring an end to the war? No, it couldn't be. It is! It's Holy Cow Catering! That's right, folks. Ruck is back and happy to announce that he has joined forces with Miles Mittens. Yes, that's right. The Holy Cow and Sticky Mittens have joined forces to provide you the foods that you love all under one roof. Now, at their new location in the rich part of Siyunan. That's not all. Now, you can have your favorite foods served at your event with Holy Cow Catering, starting at the low price of 5. 5 what, you ask? We don't know because Ruck won't tell us. Holy Cow Catering cannot and will not deliver to armed conflicts. It does not actually have the power to stop a war. Holy Cow Catering is not responsible for any mentions of bait and or other lost friends. Holy Cow Catering. Place your orders today. Back to you, Jared.
Perfect. Thank you, Dane. And remember, the Holy Cow is our only sponsor, so make sure to patron their goods, and we're not sponsoring any food that you may or may not get sick from, as bait is no longer there. Awesome. And with that, do you have a recap for us, or do you want me to go?
Ooh.
All right, do the recap.
All right. Let me switch tabs. Click over here. Last time on Star Trek. I mean,
Star
Luck
Trek.
of Fools. Kane scares Elba through the window and she passes out, and then he leaves. Kane convinces Howard to gas shock to cremate Lord Grimsbirth. The Holy Cow is now open 37/8 and has a night shift. Crumbs misses breakfast. A small child donates alms into Shay's coffee. Fifth and Elba attend her father's cremation. Fifth becomes Lord of Xenon. Crumbs becomes Lord Chicken Eater the Mighty, recognized by none. Navarre becomes Lord of the Gargoyle Trees. The group look for magical weapons. Kane confronts the Fifth about the poor treatment he receives. Magic item shopping trip. Woo! Dragonborns do not have tails. Fletcher's doesn't. Don't trust the Dragonborn with cloak. Crumbs has a third eye and is glowing brightly with a beard. The Dragonborn has a romantic interest in Armand. May or may not be dating and or pregnant. Back to you, Jared.
Perfect. Thank you for that. So, yes, as the recap says, we ended last time with you guys were in the shopping. You were shopping with everything, getting everything ready for your trip, and so that's where we will start. Is you guys are coming out of the
We
of the shop.
actually ended at the gate, about ready to walk out to
Did
go
we?
on our merry way. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I
Well,
thought,
in that
I
case,
thought we, yeah, you probably have it right. I was like,
yeah,
I thought we did dinner or something, and then
I
we're like, we'll
re-listened
sleep.
to the thing, and it's
Because I didn't have it in my recap, but we had a conversation with Meiji guy, whose name escapes me at the moment.
Ezra.
Thank you, Ezra. And he basically told us that we need to leave right away. So Fifth convinced everyone we should leave right away. So we headed to the gate, and then that's where we ended.
Ah, okay. Were
Yeah.
Fifth and Elba with us?
They were /R.
They are.
Were
But as these things go, as you start to walk up to the gate, both of them fall over unconscious in the middle of the road.
oh no, what just
Here
happened?
we go again. Wait, I go and check their vitals. Are they alive?
They are alive.
Well, looks like they fell asleep again.
Did they eat something
I don't know.
wrong? I didn't. I don't. I just don't want to
Wait.
have eaten the same thing.
No, you're probably good.
Okay.
Their food's more refined than our commoner palate. They are nobles.
Okay. As long as I don't fall asleep either. Because we're going on an adventure.
And we don't know what's in store?
Do we have a cart? I don't remember if we had a cart with us.
We have 3 carts that we own somewhere that we claimed when we took out the Thieves Guild. Or the
yeah.
bandits that we
Yeah, the
that we
bandits.
failed to recruit for the Thieves Guild.
That's right. Yeah, they would just be at the Holy Cow. Or you also have the ability, you have all of potentially the resources of the Grimesborth house.
Mm-hmm.
So you have many options on what you want to do, whether you want to shove them in a cart and take them with you, or put them in a hole or whatever.
Well, I mean, they are the lord and lady of the town now, so we should probably not
We
put
should
them
probably
in a hole
take care
again.
of them.
Yeah. Do you think the Grimsborth estate has a wagon? Like a covered one that we could, the fancy one, the carriage thing?
We could certainly go check.
Let's go.
All right. After you.
Okay. I head back to the manor.
Okay. Are you gonna take them with you, or just leave them in the road, or?
I'm just heading to the manor, so
We start walking away, and I look at them, and I just kind of, because we're at the gate, so I kind of grab them, drag them, grabbing them by under their arms, and I prop them up against the gate, so they're kind of sitting up against the gate, and then catch up to.
All right. So as you do that, a guard's
Kane.
gonna walk up and what are you doing? What
Well,
are you doing? with them?
they fell asleep. They fall asleep sometimes, so I'm just resting them here. We're gonna go get a wagon so we can take care of them. We'll be
see.
back in just a few minutes.
Hang on. And he walks up and he listens for breath and feels a pulse, and
They're alive. They just fall asleep sometimes in random places, even while they're standing. They just fall asleep. So
they fall asleep. I mean, have you tried waking them up?
yeah, I mean you can try, but I never can get them to wake up.
All right, so he sits there and he yells, and then he slaps both of them hard across the face. Ah, all right. Well, I guess we'll keep them protected. We can't be responsible for them, so we need to come back and get them.
Yeah, we're gonna just go get a wagon so we don't have to carry them.
Okay.
We'll be back. Just keep an eye on them. Make sure they're okay. They're our friends. Friends
All
are
right.
important.
He lets you leave and go and get out.
And I run and catch up to Kane.
All right.
I put them against the fence so they'll be okay, and there's, I guess, a guard watching them.
Makes sense.
Yep.
And Shay and Nevaeh, are you guys just following along? I'm guessing to go back to the keep. Or you're gonna stick around with the bodies.
I'm sticking with the bodies.
I'll go for the keep, yeah.
Okay. So the guard doesn't say anything to you, Shay. He just kind of like walks away and he walks kind of a couple steps away from you, but he still keeps an eye on you and on the bodies as the rest of the group walks out. And then the rest of you are able to leave. Nothing happens. You get right back to the manor to where. Yeah.
Hey, Howard! Howard the shark!
Howie. What's
Yeah.
your name?
Maybe we should scream inside the house.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I go into the lobby and repeat my call for Howard.
He walks downstairs. Yes. What is it? What can I do for you?
Fifth and Elaba fell asleep again. Dude.
Again.
Yeah.
What? Did you? Have they been drinking anything funny? I know Miss Elaba likes her poisons.
I think you pronounced that wrong. I think she says she likes her potions. But,
Poison or potions? Yes, one of the two. She likes mixing the liquids.
yeah. I don't know. I don't watch what they drink. Sorry. Is there money involved in doing said job? Like, would you pay me to watch what they drink and eat?
No.
Okay, then I don't care. Is there like a carriage or a covered wagon or something we can shove them in as we go about our journey?
With horses.
Yeah, probably horses or something to pull the carriage.
You're going to take them with you.
Yes?
I see.
We're going on adventures.
And we don't know what's in store.
So they probably want you to watch over their estate while they're gone.
And I have communed with my player, and he says that we shouldn't split the party. So yeah, we're gonna take him with us.
Roll a persuasion.
Okay. That would be persuasion, which is where on this thing. That would be a 21.
Okay. Every time I talk to you, you make such sense, Mr. Kane. Yes. You can go to the stables and say that I sent you and get whatever you need. We have. What?
Can I get that in writing?
Oh, of course.
Because, you know, we're still new. We still have some new lords with us. Wink, wink. And their authority isn't necessarily recognized, and people
Yes,
don't believe you sent us.
I'm a lord now.
So
if you didn't know.
having something official would be nice.
Of course, very well. And then he walks over and he grabs a piece of paper and then he writes up something and then he puts a stamp on it and then hands it to you. He hands it back to you. Here you go. You may go to any of our stables on our land, and they will give you whatever you need.
Okay, thank you.
You are
Which way's the stable?
He gives you directions on where to go.
I follow those directions.
All right.
I like how he didn't acknowledge my third eye. Because this is still weird.
That's because he's a professional, Crumbs.
Oh, he's a professional Crumbs.
No, you're Crumbs.
Yes, I am.
And he's a professional steward.
Oh, his name's Stuart?
Yes.
Okay. I thought it was... I don't even remember what it was.
Yep, he's Steward Howard the Shark.
I thought he was professional steward.
No, that's just his title.
So he's a shark professional steward title.
Sure.
Okay.
All right, so you make it to the stable, and then one of the stable master greets you. Hello, what can I do for you?
Yes, I'm here to get horses and a carriage, and Howard said that we could take whatever we need for
We
the
have a
Lord and the
note.
Lady. And here's the writing version.
I see. He looks it up and down. All right, very well. What would you like exactly?
Well, I need a kind of a covered wagon or a carriage and some horses to pull said carriage. For the Lord and the Lady will be leaving the town for a while.
I see. The carriage for the lord and lady. I see. Yes.
Yes. Exactly.
All right. Yes, we will get that set up right away. Are you able to drive it? It's a very
Yes.
expensive carriage.
Yes, I am.
You know how to do it.
Yes, I do. Kane actually has proficiency with land vehicles. Look at that. So
All right.
yes.
Well, very well then. Give me just a second. Then he calls the stable boy, and it takes about 10-20 minutes to get everything set up and to get get the horses saddled and everything else. Do you need any provisions for your trip?
I think we did all the shopping that we need, but more provisions never hurt. What can you get? Like food and stuff, right?
Exactly.
People need that stuff. Yeah, we need enough provisions for like 4 weeks.
Oh. All right. Well, we'll see what we can do.
Okay.
And they load up a bunch of stuff, and another 10 minutes goes by, and then you have everything that you need. You have two ginormous, white Clydesdale horses that are ready to pull this ginormous carriage that has velvet plush seating inside, and just the most expensive carriage you've ever seen. And then he gives you some pointers on how to handle it and everything else, and then he goes and gives you the reins, essentially says, all right, there you go. Good luck
Okay.
with whatever your task is.
All right, thank you. And I guess I'm going to climb up into the driver's seat and start driving the carriage.
Do I fit inside the carriage?
How tall are you again?
Like 9 feet tall, wasn't it?
I put 7'11". I think I
yeah.
adjusted it because I originally had created him really tall, but then realized that Goliaths don't actually go that tall.
So Crumbs is 7'11".
Yep.
Yeah.
Crumthorn Mountain Dew is 7'11".
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Awesome. Yeah, you'd be able to fit. It'd be a little bit cramped, and your head would kind of hit the ceiling a little bit, but you'd be able to fit in there. It's a pretty.
Is it a
spacious
carriage that has doors on either
Yeah.
side, like left side and right side?
Yeah.
Okay, so I open up the doors, I sit in the back seat and let right leg hang out the right door and left leg hang out the left door. My arms kind of spread.
Okay. What are you doing, Navarre?
Is there room in the carriage for me?
You'd be
Yeah,
able to
across
find
from
room.
me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might have to sit in Crumb's lap though.
Well, I'm just on the one
He's
bench, right?
he's kind of big.
Nothing wrong with that, right?
I mean, you could also perch like a gargoyle on the top.
Oh, that is true.
Do it.
You could also ask Sir Lanford.
That is also very true. I will ask Sir Lanford the second.
Twice removed from the left.
Is that his full name? I swear it was
Yeah.
longer than that.
It might be longer than that.
That's what I remember you having.
I also have a running joke with a couple of friends, and I make names that are long like that because I really like it. Okay, by asking Sir Lanford whether or not to sit on top of the carriage, Sir Lanford says without a doubt, and so he takes it upon himself to just kind of perch on top and finds a nice comfy spot.
Okay.
If I were an artist, I would totally draw this scene.
I know, right?
Okay. So you head off.
All right.
And how aggressively are you heading off?
Normal carriage appropriate speed in town.
Okay. Fine, nothing happens. Okay. You're able to make it back to the
To the gate.
To the gate. Yep.
So Shay, as you're sitting there waiting for us, you look over and you see this beautiful carriage drawn by two Clydesdale white horses, driven by Kane, with Crumb's legs and arms sticking out the windows and door, and Nevere perched on top like a gargoyle. Hi, Shay! We got the wagon, carriage, whatever. Jared, how much attention have we drawn going through town like this?
Well, let's see. I mean, you have a good you have enough of a following. Like, it's not that unusual, really, other than, like, it's funny that Crumb has his arms and legs out, and Nevere looks kind of weird, but you wouldn't necessarily draw a crowd.
Okay.
But when you get there, there is a little boy that walks up to you, Kane, as he sees you driving. Mister?
I'm sorry, what? You cut out for a sec there.
Mister, where's your hat?
It's on my head.
You need a driving hat.
Is this hat not good enough?
What hat are you wearing? I don't know. I didn't remember you having hat.
Do I not have a hat? Oh, that's right. I don't have a hat, do I? Like, I wear the hat of disguise, but I make the hat itself invisible. Never mind. I thought I had a hat. It must have blown off.
Oh, hang on 1 second. And he runs back inside, and then he brings out like a regular, like a top hat, so you'd expect to see like a carriage driver wearing.
Okay.
You need to have one of these if you're going to drive a carriage like that, sir.
Oh, well, why, thank you.
You're welcome. And then
I gave him a silver piece.
Thank you. You guys he's all excited.
You're very welcome.
He runs off, and he just gives you a regular riding hat, a regular top hat that's got a little bit worn.
Did he take it off someone's head?
He ran inside, and he found one. He had one. He had a spare one inside.
Okay. So I'm going to put it on top of my invisible hat of disguise.
All right.
Anyway, Shay, we're back. Anything happen while we were gone?
No.
Okay. Well, let's load him up.
You know, this is supposed to be a scout mission. This is blowing up in your face mission.
I mean, I figure we'll leave the carriage somewhere along the way.
Okay.
What do you suggest we do with them?
Mm. It's also saying, "Come rob me too."
Oh, well, yeah, I guess that's true.
Maybe we could disguise the carriage. I pull out some pocket squash and start smearing it on the nice velvet on the exterior.
What do you think you're doing, Crumbs?
Well, we
Don't-
gotta
don't
make.
mess up my carriage like that. Take it off.
Okay, so I scrape it off a little bit and pop it in my mouth. Oh.
You keep my upholstery nice.
But I was trying to make it so people didn't want to rob us.
Yeah, well, that's not the way to do it.
Oh.
All right, Shay. Well, how about this? You load them up on the carriage, or we load them up on the carriage, and I take them back to Le Shark.
They're too heavy for me.
Crumbs, get them on the carriage.
Okay. And I throw them each over my shoulder and toss them in the carriage.
Okay, so Shay, what do you think about leaving them with LeShock?
I don't know. Are they gonna be able to meet up with us
Well, I
once
don't
they
know.
wake up?
Well, I don't know that.
Since he wakes up randomly.
That's for their player to decide, not me.
Who's a player?
Haven't I already explained to you the religion of the players?
No.
Oh, well, let me tell you. All of our lives are controlled by other beings in another place that sit around big, glowy, flat things and yell at each other really loud and funny voices. And everything about our life are decided with dice.
You have some weird religion.
Yeah, that's the usual reaction that I get.
Never heard of that religion.
Well,
Never
that's
read
okay.
about it.
The guard that's there whispers to Crumb, "I think he's crazy."
I don't know. He's kind of normal, I think. He's my friend. His name is Kane, not crazy.
Oh. Okay.
So, should we just leave him here then? That's what we're doing, right?
Well, I mean, we can't take him with us because we'll get robbed.
With that wagon, sure.
And we're kind of, she makes a good point. If we have any kind of wagon, it's going to be harder for us to be sneaky sneak. So let's just leave him back at the manor. They could catch up through magical means, I'm sure.
I
They're
hope
rich.
so.
They could probably buy a portal or a Pegasus or a dragon or time travel. I don't know.
What's time travel?
Well, it's where you travel inside of time.
How do you do that? You just blew my mind.
I don't know. I heard some other people talking about it once.
Okay, I guess we could leave him here.
I dragged them out of the carriage.
No, put him back in the carriage.
I thought we were leaving him here.
We're going to leave him in the carriage, and we're going to take the carriage back to their manor.
Oh, okay. I put them back in the carriage,
Okay.
like rag dolls.
Okay. That should be fine.
I'm not very careful. Maybe a little bit of head bonking while I'm loading them in.
Roll
So
a dexterity.
That's gonna leave a bruise.
Roll a dexterity check. See how well you do.
$21.
21.
That's a dexterity save, not a check.
No, sorry. Hold on. Where's the?
And that didn't go through to roll 20 either. So
Oh, hold on. I forgot to open up. 1 moment here. That's appropriate.
yep. That
Um,
fits.
you think you got it pretty good, but as soon as the carriage starts to drive away, then they both fall on the floor and they both take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as they're like being knocked back and forth.
But we don't know this because they're inside, right?
Well, I guess would you be getting in the carriage as well, or is
At this point, I'll just wait at the gate.
then yeah, nobody notices, so they take. I mean, it's not going to matter, but they take a couple points of bludgeoning damage as they get bounced around in the carriage because you didn't think to, or you weren't super careful with securing them.
I was very careful.
Well, hopefully they stay in one spot.
So begin our journey now, then. Yeah.
We'll wait until everyone gets here. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Well, while we're waiting, I got some stuff off of Lord Grimsborough and Questar, and I just don't know what to do with this. So here, do you want these things?
Sure.
And I offer you fish dust.
Fish dust.
It just looks like a salt shaker. No, sorry. Is that no? Fish dust is just like a bag. I don't know.
Yeah,
Jared,
do like a
what's fish
bag
dust?
with a bunch of dust in it.
From fish.
Apparently, I read it. You sprinkle it on water, and it paralyzes up to 10 fish that
Oh,
are nearby, and they float to the surface, and you can just pick them up, and then
that's
they stay
actually
paralyzed for a
that's
time
actually
period.
a lot more interesting than I was thinking.
It's like an easy way to gather fish, apparently.
This isn't gonna hurt me, is it?
But Crumb doesn't. Oh wait, Crumb doesn't know this.
Yeah, Chrome has no idea what it is.
That was player to
Oh,
player.
okay.
So.
Oh, okay.
I have no idea. I don't know if it will hurt you. It hasn't hurt me. I've been holding on to it for a while, but here you go. You can hold this.
Okay,
Because I don't
bag.
have a use for it. And I'm rummaging through my pockets in my magic bag of holding. And oh yeah, I forgot about this. So I pull out the purple bacon. Do you want some purple bacon?
Purple.
At this point, it's a
Bacon.
little bit greenish purple.
It's from.
Wow,
Has it
that
really
rolled
been
was
that long?
fast.
It's just
It
been
hasn't.
a couple days,
It's been
right?
a day.
Oh, really? Hasn't
It's
been a
only
day.
been. It's been okay. 2 days. 2 days.
It's
That's
been like
what it is. 2 days.
Oh boy. Okay, it's still purple.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Oh, okay. I take a bite and put part of it back in my bag. And let's see. I pull out a fancy ring. Here, this doesn't fit my finger.
Okay.
You can have that. And I'm rummaging around some more. What is this? I pull out this hat. And Sorry, I'm looking up real quick. I don't know what this hat is, Jared, right? I mean the character.
Yeah, you don't know what your Crown has no idea what it is.
So I just am like, maybe I'll need this. I put it on my head. Maybe I'll need this later. And I'm digging through my pockets a little bit more. Sorry. Remind me. I was trying to get the cape enchanted, and we decided to not do that yet, right?
You did.
You left the cape with her, but you took the dragon scale out.
Yes.
Oh, right. And that was supposed to be for how long?
I think she said it would be a few days
Yeah.
Okay.
to get it to roar.
Oh, that's right.
It was the howl and the roar, the horror.
It would
Right.
take a week.
Right. Okay. I guess that's all I have for right now. Those were
Okay.
some items I didn't know what to do with, but yeah, maybe you have a use for them.
Maybe.
Anyway, that conversation is going on while we're waiting for the carriage.
Okay. So yeah, Kane, you're able to leave and get back to the manor without any problems.
Okay. So I go and I park the carriage back in the stable that I got it from.
Yeah.
And I assume there are attendants that are gonna come and talk to me.
Yeah, as you pull up to the stable, and the stable master walks back up to you. Oh, that was a really fast trip.
Yep. They decided that they were done.
I see. And he looks in. What do you mean by they? And then he looks in further. Why are they on the floor? What? Are they okay?
They're asleep.
Okay. Should we take them out and take them back into the manor?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. And he calls for a couple of stable boys to come out, and they take Fifth and Elva away up to the manor to take care of them.
All right. Well, have fun with that.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Bye.
Bye.
And I head back to the gate.
Hey, as you start to walk away, wait, what about this creature on top of the carriage?
I look over. Oh, hi, Navarre. I didn't realize you came with me on the return trip.
I was told to stay here for a bit, so you know.
Well, it's been a bit. So, you coming?
I pull out Sir Lanford.
Don't
Yeah.
ask the tree. Just come
But-
along. It was rhetorical.
All right. And he hops down and kind of like floats his way down. He joins side by side with Kane.
All right, now let's go.
All right. If you say so.
Okay. So yeah, you're able to leave, and you're able to get back to the gate and rejoin your party once again.
Okay, guys, let's go.
Yep, let's go.
Okay, let's go. Where are we going?
What's that?
Oh, thank you.
We're going like 2 weeks north.
2 weeks north.
Yep.
Okay. Boy, I don't know where that is, so I just will follow you guys.
Okay. I'm bad at directions. Let's follow the smart one.
Who's the smart one?
You.
Aren't you the smart one? I thought you're smart.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Where's the sun at? Is it noon? Is it Afternoon.
It's
Oh,
about 5 or
back and
6
forth.
at this point. So it's starting to be the evening by the time you guys are finally able to get out and leave.
So hard to get going.
Should we stay at the inn one more night?
Nope. I don't see a reason to.
Okay. We'll start walking until it gets dark, and then, which will be an hour.
Okay.
And then we'll camp.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Okay. So you're able to do that. I'm not going to go through every single day and drag out.
You're not gonna do the Trevor?
I'm not. I will not do the roll for every single night. So the first,
It's now 6 o'clock. It is now 7 o'clock. No.
yeah. So the first, the first 2 days go on without any problems, and then the third day comes up, and you're getting fairly close to where Siunan is.
We just left Siunan.
I mean, not Siunan, Tirim.
We're going in circles. Oh.
I could totally see that happening to this group if Shay wasn't with us.
Right.
Yeah.
You're
So
going the wrong way. It's that way.
Oh,
Nope,
right.
I'm gonna keep going around the circle. Okay. Anyways, go ahead.
yeah. So first, second, third. The third day comes up. You are within sight of the city of Tarim, and you're able to see a bunch of smoke and a bunch of other things that's there. Are you going to stop by there or just keep on going?
We're gonna stop and stock up on food.
From the burning city?
Is this
Well,
the
there
city we
could be
burned earlier?
sharps. They have to make money to rebuild it.
Assuming they're alive.
Oh.
Well, they were saying that there are people there.
Did he say that? Did you say that?
No. What was told to you guys was, and from what you experienced, the vast majority, pretty much the entire town, went out to escape the town because the entire thing was burning, and then they ran into the giants, and then started to have issues, and then you guys escaped with the portal.
Well, I mean, they tried to murder us, and then we sicked the giants on them. But
Right.
you know,
It's justified.
semantics.
Yes, it's justified.
Yeah, but in
You have heard rumors
Kane's
that
eavesdrop with
yes. So you have heard rumors that not everybody died, and that there is a
Bunch of people living in the forest.
Yeah. You haven't specifically been told they've come back to the city. You do remember that Abnar did talk about claiming that city for himself in his negotiation / terrorization of Quester the last night that they were together.
You know, I think Abner might be in that city. Are we looking for him? Is that what the quest was?
I mean, we're supposed to be scouting.
The city?
No. The keep,
Okay,
or
so
whatever it
may-
was.
maybe we should give this place a wide berth. Go the long way around. Make sure they don't see us and send out people to murder us. Just
Aren't
a
you
thought.
looking for Abner?
I mean, yeah, kind of, but he's kind of big and scary right now. I need to get a little stronger before I can face him.
I'm strong.
But I'm not.
Oh. Am I
And
strong
how
enough
strong
to
do
face
you
him?
need to be?
I don't know. Like, maybe level 10?
What's a level?
I agree. What is a level?
That's a measurement of strength.
What level am I? How level is
6.
my strength?
Your strength is 6.
Ooh. That's a good number.
Well, count out to 6 on your fingers.
1, 2, 3, 4. I ran out of figures.
So, what do you think? Is it
That's
good?
a lot of fingers.
I know.
Nice.
Yeah. Anyways, I mean, we can go to the city if you think we need to, but I would rather not.
Do I need to go to the city?
Do you need to go to the city, Crumb?
Well, my squash is running a little low. But I don't have to. I guess I'm okay.
Okay. I guess we'll just keep walking then.
Okay.
How about Navar? Navar? Is Navar with us? I start looking around.
Is he? He's following, right?
Yeah, unless you decided to veer off somewhere, you'd still be with him.
Just making sure you didn't stop to play gargoyle somewhere.
Nah, he'd probably just be at like the back of the group.
I guess I can't see you because Crumbs is in the way.
Probably.
Well, I was gonna ask Navar if he needed anything, but I guess he's not here, so let's go.
I thought Navarre's right over there. And I point.
Where? I look behind you and see Navar. Oh, hi, Navar.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Come.
I,
Let's go.
alrighty then.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead and say
He
whatever you're
looks
gonna say.
really confused at you.
I get that look a lot. All right, let's go.
I can understand why.
Okay.
Personally, I think it's a look of endearment. So
Okay, so you guys decide not to go to Turin. So you keep on down the path and you start to follow the map that Shay you were able to copy down, and you
Mhm.
travel on for another 3 or 4 days. Another 4 days. So you've been gone about a week on the road, and nothing happens. But on the 8th day, as you start walking along, in the middle of the day, you see this old woman that is with another man, and they are just slowly walking along the road. And as you walk up to him, the old lady looks up at you. Hello, boys and girl.
why, hello. How are you?
I'm good. My name is Teresa. Would you like to hear your fortunes?
Maybe.
I have a fortune.
Yes, everyone has a fortune.
I thought
For
some
how-
people were poor.
No, I'm a fortune teller, Siri. I can tell you what you'll be doing in your lifetime.
I'm doing adventuring. See, I'm a fortune teller.
I
Yes.
mean, you're also serving Drakel, so that's another
Oh, yeah,
thing you're
true.
doing.
And I'm Lord.
This is Crumbs, Lord Chicken Eater the Mighty.
Yes.
I
That's
see.
me.
And over here, and I point over to Navar, we have Lord Gargoyle Tree.
Lord Gargoyle Tree. I can't say that I've heard of that one before.
DM.
Have
real
you heard
quick.
of Chicken Eater the Mighty?
What were you saying, David?
Oh, I'm just wondering. I can't remember what the terms were for my third eye or my glowing, if it's worn off by now or not.
The
Um,
glowing has worn off. We didn't set a term, I don't think, for the third eye.
It didn't have one, I don't think.
What was the third eye? I'm sorry, I don't remember how I got it. It's been too
It
many
said
weeks.
You drank a potion.
You drank a potion, it got a
That's
third eye,
right.
and that gives you a bonus to perception.
Yeah.
Right.
And
it
we
was
put,
a
we put a
week
bandana or
report.
something over it.
Yeah.
Oh, you said a week?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'd say a week.
All
Sounds
right.
good.
So that would have worn off too. Because you said this was day 8.
Yes.
But I don't know that my eye's worn off yet.
Probably not.
I'm still have the scarf on and the hat.
Okay.
And just sorry, real fast. Over these days, at one point I equipped a brooch somewhere on my clothing in front of my chest area.
Okay.
Just so you guys know, I'm wearing this brooch.
I'm so okay, cool. I'm sorry, dearie. What did you say? What was your question? Do you, Kane?
I don't remember.
Sorry.
Right, well, here, and she walks over to her cart and she pulls out this crystal ball. I can look into the future and tell you your fortunes. Is that something you would want to do today?
I'm going to roll insight.
Okay.
That is a number. Where is insight? That would be a 21.
Hey, you can't detect anything misleading about her. From what you can tell, she truly believes that she is a fortune teller and she can tell your fortune.
Okay.
Does it cost?
Oh, you understand. I do have to make a living. Only 5 gold apiece. But what
5
I
gold
trade
a person?
is more. Oh yes, dearie. But
Okay.
what I trade, the knowledge I give is so valuable. You'll almost want to pay me more.
But 5 gold, that sounds like highway robbery.
Well, we are on okay. You're robbing an old man blind.
You
got
got more, yeah.
An old lady blind. I think I could go down to 1 gold apiece. You
Hey,
can't.
that sounds more reasonable.
You
So
can't
you're-
blame an old lady for trying.
You're
Well,
gonna
I could.
you're gonna charge us. You're gonna pay us a gold to tell us our fortune.
No, we're gonna give her 1 gold to do that.
I think
She
Let
sells
me read that again.
fortunes. Just so, like, when we go to the store and we pay the people there, we have to pay her too. This is what she sells.
And is this your husband?
Oh, this is my son.
Ooh,
What's happened to your husband?
He died in the war a long time ago.
the
Oh.
war?
There's been many wars in my lifetime, yes.
How old are you?
That's not very nice to be asking an old lady.
Oh yeah, you don't ask that question. A better question, and I think you would appreciate this one, Kane. Madam, what level are you? And I look at Kane grinning.
Kane face palms.
I'm about 67,049. Oh, and you're right, dearie. I think I will give you 5 gold to sell your fortune.
Yes, you give us 5 gold for our fortunes. That's how this works, right?
Yes, that's I believe that's what it is. Yes, you're right.
Okay, I'll go first.
All
I hold
right.
up my hand.
And she reaches into her bag and she gives you 8 gold pieces that she grabs a handful and she just drops it into your hand. Here you go, 5 gold pieces.
I turn to the sun. And, is she okay?
And I start counting the gold pieces. 1, 2, 3. I think you're missing some. This is like a little more than 3. And you said it was 5.
I'm pretty sure I gave you 10 of them.
No, you said it was gonna be 5.
Sir? Is your
I'm a
mom
lady!
okay?
How dare you?
I'm talking to the sun.
Oh, yes. Oh,
Is your mom okay?
she's normally fine.
She's trying to pay us so she can tell our fortunes.
Yes, you pay us for the fortunes is what we get 5 gold for the fortune.
No, Mother, what are you doing? I don't. I feel. I can't. I'm struggling. I don't know what's going on. And he looks at you. You're trying to take advantage of an old lady.
No, I'm not at all.
He's just doing what your mom said, to be perfectly honest. He's too dumb to take advantage of her intentionally.
She said 5 gold and a fortune.
See?
Look, it's supposed to be you pay us a gold.
Well,
I'm not sure what she's doing, but it's only supposed to be. You're supposed to pay us a gold piece. How much did she give you, anyways?
3 and a little bit.
Do you proffer your hand up?
No, I'm just holding it in my fist. Because I just counted and then I closed my fist up.
Go ahead and show him, Crumbs. That way he can make sure that you've got the right amount.
Okay, but she said she'd pay me, and I open up my hand, and there's the 8 gold pieces. See? 1, I point at 2. 2, I point at 3. 3, and then there's 2 left, and I'm like, and 1 and 1. I'm so confused.
And so he looks at you up and down, Crumb, and then he looks down at your hands. Let me see. Let me count this out. And then he starts to kind of look around. 7, 10, 3, 8. Yeah, that's all here.
It is. Okay, I guess
you're
I
supposed to
can't
give it
remember.
You're supposed to give us money.
No, it's us. I get gold and a fortune.
I don't think that's how it is.
Well, I mean, I guess
Here, I'll flip you for it.
I count out 1, 2, 3, and I give him the rest. I give him 2 pieces back.
All right. Thank you. Anyways,
We'll split it. We'll split it.
Okay, that looks like right. That's the right numbers.
Okay, and I pocket the 6, give him the 2.
And then he puts it in. All right, mother, go ahead. All right, dearie, thank you very much. Would you like your fortune told now?
Yes. I close my eyes and hold out my hand.
She looks at your hand, kind of confused, and then looks to gaze into the crystal ball. Everyone else can see this, but you've got your eyes closed. Essentially, the crystal ball becomes all cloudy, and her eyes kind of go out of focus for a second, and she looks like she's in a little bit of a trance, and then comes back out. Oh dear! Oh dear!
Not a deer. I'm Crumb.
Mr. Crumb, you're going to see lots of danger, but you'll see lots of good things in your life too. There's a fortune in your future. You'll be very rich.
Oh.
But I do see sadness as well.
Oh.
So we're going to be sad. You're going to be rich, but you're going to be sad about it, I think.
That's a weird fortune.
Yes, well, that's all it says. Anybody else want to have their fortune told?
For 5 gold.
Sure.
All right. She looks at you, Kane. It'll be 1 gold, please.
I give her 5.
Oh, no,
No.
dearie. I only need 1. We agreed on the 1. And she just grabs 1 and puts it into her pocket.
I take them back before she can do that, and I pull out 1 platinum and give her that.
Oh, you are very generous, young man.
Well, you said 1, so
Very well. And she takes the platinum, puts it in, and she starts to do the same thing and looks in there. And she really gets deep into her fugue state. Oh boy. I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Kane.
Kane. I'm afraid. I'm sorry to tell you this, but I think you're dead.
Where?
What? I grab you by the shoulders. Kane, I shake
You knew
it.
that. You knew
Wake up.
this.
You can't be
Crumbs,
dead.
you already knew this.
Oh. All right.
Remember?
I forgot. You're always dead.
Oh. Yes. Oh.
I calm down and I let him go.
Ugh. I'm
If
like
you
all
knew-
disheveled. My hair's all messed up.
If you knew that was a pre-existing condition, then I guess that's all right. But do take heart, dearie. I see some very dark things in your future as well.
Be any worse than what I just went through, so
Maybe. Just keep your chin up.
I lift my chin and look at the sky. Like this?
Yes, good job. And she pats you on the cheek.
Okay.
What about you two, Mr. Tiefling? And I'm sorry, I don't know who you are, Missy, or what you are.
I'm a Triton.
Ooh. I haven't seen your kind, but I have heard of you. You have very pretty eyes, miss.
Thank you.
Would you like to have your fortune told?
Sure.
Very well. It'll be 1 gold piece, please.
Okay. I give her gold.
She takes it, and then she starts to do the same thing. Oh, dearie, you have love in your future. Love and power and excitement. Or not, whatever you want to do. Your future's very vague. I don't really understand it.
What was that last part?
Your future's very vague, and I do not understand it very well. So it can kind of go either way. Whatever you want.
Okay.
And then she looks at you, Navarre. Oh, and the very last. I sense you already have a future telling being about you, mister.
Oh, you know Sir Lanford.
Oh, Sir Lanford. I've heard of him.
You have?
You've
Oh,
heard
yes.
of Sir Lanford?
Oh, yes.
Roll insight. That is a 22.
Yeah, she's heard of Sir Lanford. You don't know how, but she has.
I put my chin down and it drops a bit.
Yeah, I got a 21 on insight.
Huh?
How do you know Sir Lanford?
Oh, Sir Lanford. You know, he approached me in a dream.
He did.
He did. He told me that his bearer would come to me and I needed to tell his fortune. And he looks at you, Kane. Remember, dearie, chin up. And she kind of like taps your chin to close your mouth and like lift it back up again. Yeah,
Okay.
yes, Mister. I'm sorry, what's your name? What is your name?
I'm Kane.
I was talking to Navarre. He looks back at
Oh.
Navarre. What's your name?
I'm Crumb.
This is Navarre, Lord of the Gargoyle Trees.
Ooh, yes. Navarre, Lord of the Gargoyle Trees. I had a dream. Sir Lanford came to me in a dream and said that his bearer would come, and I needed to tell his fortune above all else of all the people that I met today. So would you like your fortune told?
Enter Sir Lanford, and I ask whether or not I should get my fortune told. And he says without a doubt. Yeah, Sir Lanford thinks it's a good idea.
Of course he does, dearie. He came to me in a dream. We already covered it. That'll be 1 gold, please.
Do I have to pay if it's so important?
Well, yes, dearie. He also said that you were going to pay me in the dream.
Yeah.
Yes, dearie. He said you'd pay me in the dream that I had. So please give me the gold, and I'll tell you your fortune.
Well, if Sir Lanford told you, I guess. And yeah, he takes out 1 gold and he passes it over to her.
She looks at it and she bites it and then inspects it. Okay, and she puts it into her bag, and once again goes and looks into her crystal ball. And she looks up at you. Oh, Navarre, Lord of the Gargoyle Gardens, you above all else will be blessed with your fortune. Unfortunately, yours is also very cloudy, as you have a very difficult path to follow with Sir Lanford. He's very unpredictable, and your life is very sporadic. However, you stick to Sir Lanford, and I promise you good things will come. Good things beyond all measure and all doubt. You will be the greatest gargoyle that ever lived.
Excuse me. Could I help you a little bit, miss? Could I borrow your crystal ball just for a moment?
What do you want to do with it, dearie?
Is she like holding it, or is it like?
Yeah, she's
how-
holding it in both hands and gazing into it.
Well, I was gonna try and clean it a little bit. You keep saying it's foggy. Maybe it's just some dirty, and I can help clean it for you.
Oh no, that's part of the mystic arts. I see the shapes inside the fog, and I interpret them for your futures.
Oh, are you sure
It's-
I can't help you by cleaning it?
It's magical, Crumbs.
Oh,
It's magical fog.
Yes, indeed.
okay.
Very well. Well, it has been very nice to know you. Remember your fortunes and hold them dear to your hearts. It'll be very important for you in the future, probably.
Okay.
No, I have a gift for you, and I pull out my wand of smiles and I cast it at the lady and her son.
She goes into a huge beaming smile. Oh, thank you, dearie. You're very kind.
You're
Oh,
very
man,
welcome.
look at that. You made her so happy.
Yep, I'm good at doing things like that, making people happy. It's my powers.
Do they come from your hat?
This thing? No, I don't think so. This just found this on Questar.
Okay.
I don't think it does anything, but it's a nice hat. I put it back on my head.
Okay.
Can we get the name so that we can tell other people to see you,
You want
To
my
get their-
name, dearie?
to get their fortunes done?
Oh, yes, my name is Teresa.
That's right.
Where can people find you?
Oh, you know,
No, I don't. That's why I'm asking.
You know, I come to them. I find them that needs the fortune. They usually don't find me.
Oh, like a medium. Got it.
I'm a medium. I'm more of a rare girl myself, but you know, whatever floats your boat.
No, like a spiritual medium. The people who commune with the dead.
Oh yes. That's probably why I can talk to you, is because I'm a spiritual medium. And you're dead.
Yeah, something like that. Let's go with that.
Very well. Yes, I will find them, but you know, I will be in Sionon for the next 2 months, so tell them to come there.
Okay.
And find me.
Sounds good. When you get to Sionon, track down the holy cow and let Hruck know that the Luck of Fools sent you, okay?
Track
They'll
down
take
the
good
holy
care of
cow.
you there.
Is the holy cow like a being that I need to speak with?
Yes, and it lives at the holy cow.
Oh, I see.
It,
Very well.
so there's a holy cow that lives in the holy cow, which is a restaurant.
Oh, well, very well. I will take heart and I will go down there and find this holy cow.
All right, sounds good.
Well, it's very nice to meet all of you, dearies.
Yep, you too.
And remember, be safe out there.
Yep, you too. Bye, Teresa. Bye, son of Teresa.
My name is Bob.
Oh, bye, Bob.
Yes,
Bye,
dearie.
Bob.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares, dearie. Let's go. she puts the crystal ball back into her cart, and they start going the opposite direction.
Well, she was nice.
Yeah. I'm gonna have a fortune or something, and a sad fortune.
Yep. And I'm dead.
Yeah. You keep
She
doing
didn't really she didn't really tell me much about about my future, did she? Just that I was dead.
that. I know. When are you gonna stop doing that?
I don't think that's something I could fix.
Have you tried drinking tried drinking a health potion?
Yeah, it just healed me. But I'm
Oh,
still dead. I'm just healthy dead?
that's weird, but okay.
Perfect.
So she said that she's a medium so she can speak to you because you're dead, but we can speak to you. So does that mean that we are also mediums?
No, it means she's a little senile.
Oh. She does have strange dreams.
Yep. About Sir Lanford, apparently.
I am quite jealous of that. I have not seen Sir Lanford yet. In my dreams. I wonder what he looks like. I'm sure he is a massive tree. Gorgeous and beautiful.
Moving on, let's keep going.
All right, so you keep walking on for the rest of the day. Nothing else happens. And then you keep traveling for a couple more days, and you walk up next to. Let's see. This is on the 10th day. You walk up, and as you kind of stop for the day, you see a ginormous waterfall that's coming, and you stop, and it's a nice relaxing break. You're able to relax and rest from your weary travels from being on the road for over a week and a half.
We'll have to be really close to it.
Okay. Do you need a dip?
No, I'm fine.
Well, I want a dip. So, Kane's going to go get in the water
Okay.
and take a bath.
Okay. Yeah, nothing happens to you. It's just a nice clean waterfall you can take a break from. You take a break, or yeah, you take a bath. You get cleaned up. You feel, I guess, as great as you can for being undead. I don't know if undead can feel or not. But
I
either way, you feel refreshed enough that you get two. I'll give you, say, 5 temporary hit points because you feel so nice.
Dude, that waterfall's fantastic. You guys should go try it. I feel better than I normally do after a long rest. No, nobody? Okay.
Well, I'm not sure how I feel
Very
about that.
Okay, I guess I need to be in water.
All right.
Shay gets in.
Okay. Same thing. It just you feel like there's something rejuvenating about this waterfall, especially for you, Shay, because you haven't really been in water for quite a while, and that's what you're used to, and that's what your home. You kind of miss your home as you swim around, and anybody that happens to notice that she's an exceptional swimmer, as you might expect with her being a Triton. And yeah, you come out, you're all done, and you also get 5 temporary hit points.
I don't know. All that water makes me a little nervous, but does look kind of nice.
It's okay. We'll take care of you if something happens, okay?
All right. So I go down. Oh, go ahead.
Are you scared of the water, Crumb?
A little bit.
Mm.
I'm not the best swimmer.
Well, just don't go in above your head.
Okay. I go and I stand in the water up to my ankles. There. That feels nice.
I'm going to attempt to make a shove action to push him into the water and knocking him prone into it.
Okay.
It's just an attack roll against his AC.
Okay. Yep. Do it.
Okay, and then I add my unarmed strike, I think. This is +3. 18?
I have 16 armor.
Okay, so that works. What's the rules for shove? Use the attack action to shove the target. Yada yada. Oh no, it's not an attack. It is a contested roll of athletics versus his athletics or dexterity. So
So I roll athletics.
yeah, and that changes my roll to a 17.
I got a 23. That feels more right.
So I come up to try and shove you, and it's like trying to shove a tree over.
You
just
thud
feel me.
into me.
You just feel me pushing on your back.
as you glide into me and thud into me, I nudge a little bit, just kind of like a oof, and I'm like, oh rats, and then all of a sudden I start screaming, ah, my head, and I take the hat off, and a rat jumps out and lands in the water, and I guess swims away or something. What was that?
I don't know. Did a rat just jump off of your head?
Yes. I look at the hat. It must have been hiding in the hat this whole time. And I reach in and I don't feel anything. That's weird. I have little claw marks on my head and I'm like, ouch. Kind of hurts. Got some scratches.
Okay.
I don't know if I like this hat. And I put it in one of my pockets. Or my magic bag of holding since my cloak isn't with me.
All right. Cool.
Your turn. Oh, does he also get 5 temp hit points for being up to his ankles?
I'll give him 2. So he can actually get in to do the full rejuvenating effect. Your feet feel very nice.
Navarre?
I am fine, thank you.
Okay.
What time of day is it right now?
I'd say it's about mid-afternoon, around 2 or 3 o'clock.
Well, keep going, I guess.
Right. So you all pack up, and then you keep on heading off the rest of your journey. And you make it through the next 2 nights just fine. But then on the 6th day, or on the let's see, yeah, the 15th day, the day, or sorry, no, 13th, the day right before you're expected to get there, you start to drive, you start to walk along the trail, and then as evening comes around, it starts to become dark, but you're starting to feel a lot more uneasy. Like there's something in the air that's just not quite right. There's something around this place. You've been walking through forest. The whole trail has been a whole bunch of different terrains. You've kind of done some mountain passes as you've gone through different places. You've gone through different forests, and now you're back into another forest. By consulting with the map, it's the last forest before you get to where this keep is supposed to be. And as you walk through the forest, you feel, like I said, just this darkness. There's something that's just not quite right now that you haven't felt thus far in your journey as you've walked along.
Does anybody else feel like you're being watched?
I'm staring at you. No, and I look away. No, I'm not being watched. I mean, I'm not watching you. Wait. I feel fine.
Okay. Anybody else?
I do.
You do, and I look at you, and then I realize I'm like, oh, I look away. I'm not watching you.
Not by you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not you, Crumbs. I roll perception to see if I can see anything.
Okay.
That would be a 16.
You don't see anything specifically. It's not quite dark yet. It's still evening. The sun is still going down, but you definitely feel like there's a presence, or there's just some sort of aura that's just kind of emanating from. It's not just like from one specific spot. Like as you start to kind of walk
Oh, it's
deeper into
just
the
like the
forest,
whole area.
yeah, you feel the whole area is just has this really dark feeling about it.
I stab a tree.
Okay. Nothing happens.
What's that
Okay,
for,
let's-
Kane?
I thought it might be alive.
Oh, usually trees are alive. They grow. Did you just kill it? Did you just kill that tree?
Tree,
Why
are
would you
you
do that?
alive?
Why would you do that with Navarre with us? He'll be
I'm-
offended.
Because it was a Sir Lanford imposter. I was protecting the identity of Sir Lanford.
Oh, of course.
Well, if it was an imposter, I thank you.
Uh-huh.
Just make sure to keep the other trees safe, yeah, from the imposter.
Yep. He won't be bugging anybody now. Let's
Thank
keep
you.
going, I guess.
How about Navarre, do you do magic? Like detect anything?
A little bit. I can detect magic, and
Can you see if this is a magical detecting?
yeah, sure. He is going to cast Detect Magic.
Okay. By casting that, you can feel that there is just well. Let's see. What's the range on that?
10 meters, 30 feet vertical.
Okay. So you don't feel any like specific like spells that are being cast specifically, but you can tell that just like kind of in the air, there's like it's like a necromantic type aura that's around. Like you feel like there's some sort of necromancy that's been practiced somewhere in the distance, and it feels like it's just been so strong that it's just kind of leaked out into where you're at.
Okay, so he repeats that.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. I wonder why I'm so unnerved by it this time. I should be used to that.
What kind of scouting do Ezra would need us to do?
I don't remember. Okay, GM. The player doesn't remember. Kane would actually maybe remember. What are we supposed to be doing for Ezra?
Specifically, so you've heard that he is potentially gathering an army, and you're looking to. He asks you to scout the keep to see if you can find. Just to see what you can find as far as if he's doing any specific rituals, to see if he has some sort of device that might be helping him. Just trying to gather information as to what might be going on with the castle, because he's in his scrying and in his research that he's done, he's heard that there's something is happening at the castle.
Okay. I relay that to Shay. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Just kind of going to go in and check things out.
I remembered that the monster that said to beware
Oh
It-
yeah.
has an aura and it could do damage. And so we might be feeling something if we get closer.
Should we start moving in combat readiness then?
But probably be sneaky also.
All right, I'll take point. And I'll do my best at the sneaky sneak. All right, I guess we're going into stealth mode.
All right.
Goliath
And-
Online. Just kidding.
Goliath Online.
Goliath Online.
I'm not stealthy. I go and hide behind a rock that's no taller than my waist. But I'm standing behind it.
Would you roll for your stealth?
Oh, I guess I can roll. 4.
Okay, then exactly what you said. I also have disadvantage on stealth, but I managed a 14, so
All right. Okay. So you. Well, Shay and Navarre, do you want to roll as well?
I have 27.
yeah, that sounds right.
That's for stealth, right?
Yeah.
7.
All right.
Good heavens.
You're not very stealthy.
Nope. We're about as stealthy as a bull in a china shop.
All right. So yeah, Shay completely disappears into the shadows, essentially.
Where'd Shay go?
I don't know. Shay, where are
I'm
you?
here.
Oh,
I'm here.
wow.
You're
You're
good at
good.
this stealth thing.
Thanks.
We can't even see you.
Should I just scout ahead and come back?
How about we let you get a head start, and then if you see anything we should be worried about, you can let us know.
Or what if you scout ahead and then come back and tell us?
Okay, you could do that too, I guess.
Well, which one do you want me to do?
I don't know. There's like 4 options here.
That's true. I mean, we could scout ahead and she could stay here.
I can try and be stealthy.
You're gonna get yourself killed.
We could also ask Sir Lanford.
We could.
I don't know. Shay's stealthy.
She is pretty stealthy. I still can't see her.
Well, I don't know, Shay. Do you want to do what you're thinking and you go ahead and check it out and then let us know, or do you want to do what I was thinking and you go ahead and check it out and let us know, or do you want to do what Kane was thinking and you go ahead and check it out and let us know? I can't decide. I'm sorry. Too many options.
All right, Shay, go ahead and check it out.
Okay.
We'll stay here.
Yeah, Shay's
Wow,
idea was better.
Doubles of
you-
us.
If you get into any trouble, just scream really loud and we'll come running.
Okay.
Yeah, just like that.
Okay.
Okay.
I s-
You said you
scout
got a
ahead.
27?
Yeah.
Okay. So you are able to scout out and start to look around. Roll a investigation check for me.
Uh, 19.
All right. So as you start to walk through the forest, you are just completely on hyper alert, looking for anything because you have all the warnings that Ezra Harden flash through your mind as you start to walk around, and you walk up, and after walking around for about 10 minutes, you creep up very quietly and you find 3 creatures that are just kind of, they're hiding in the shadows so that there's not any sunlight that can possibly touch them, as they're all kind of huddled together. And one of them is up kind of looking around, and you get the sense that it's looking for something as you see it from behind, as it starts to kind of look around. You're looking at it from the back as it's looking left and right, looking around, trying to kind of sniff, trying to, like, it just trying to see if it can identify something from what you can tell.
One of them is, or all 3?
Yeah, one of them is. So there's 2 types of creatures. 2 of them are the same, and then one is the one that looks kind of alert and looking around is looks like it's hyper. It looks like it's aware, or it's trying to find something out, trying to look around. It's actively looking for something.
This is not on the map, right?
Not that you can see, no.
Okay. I'm just seeing a whole bunch of extra icons.
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh, there's doubles of us.
Yep, there
Yeah,
sure
I was like, is she seeing us?
You see extra icons?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see our party list on there twice, and one of them.
We're up here, and we're down here.
Oh, oops. Ha! My bad.
Okay.
That's
What
not
you
supposed to
see
be.
Is
are
that what we're
doppelgangers of us.
Oh, that's scary.
My bad. That was not a nope. You do
Okay.
not see yourselves.
Bum
That
bum
makes-
bum.
that
Fight
makes
against
more sense.
yourself, trope.
Yes, you see just just the tokens that are there are what you see. And Shay's obviously not there. She's off doing her thing wherever. Because she's looking
Wherever.
around.
Okay, so one's actively looking for something while the other two are just sitting there.
Yes.
Okay. Are they saying anything or?
Do you speak Abysmal? Or abyssal, not abysmal, abyssal,
Abysmal.
abyssal.
I think Kane speaks Common Abysmal, as proven by the fact that he's very eloquent in Draconic.
Let's see. Language is Common, Elvish, Primordial, Sylvain, and Thieves' Cant. So probably not.
Yeah. So you hear them kind of grunting to each other, but you don't understand what they're saying. Kane, do you speak abyssal?
I do, but I'm not there.
Right. I thought so. I was trying to see your character app, but the D&D Beyond's broken. It keeps failing. It keeps rolling a 1 on their API checks.
Oh, I see. That's dumb.
Their API checks nice.
That's the actual error.
Yeah, no, I know. I think I've seen it before. That's awesome.
I think it has a beholder
Okay.
showing too. But
I'm gonna sit there and just keep an eye on them.
Okay.
Crumbs.
Yeah.
She's been gone a bit.
Yeah, I don't know where she is.
Do you think she needs us?
Oh, well, she hasn't yelled out for us yet.
Yeah,
Isn't
that's
that
true.
what her signal is supposed to be?
Yeah, I suppose that's true. Getting kind of worried.
I mean, maybe we could yell out for her. No, I don't know. Would that be good? Probably not.
Probably not.
So we'll say for the sake of the story, so I can keep things in mind, you'll be kind of down here.
Okay.
And you're able to, well, yeah, you'd be able to see him. Hang
Want to play a game?
on.
Sure.
I pull out my dice set. So I've got some dice. You want to play rollies?
What's Rollies?
It's where we each roll one dice, and whoever gets the higher number wins.
Oh,
Do I recognize the one creature?
Yes, from the description that you read, you recognize that this one is the Bodak that you read, you researched.
Yeah. Okay.
I proceed to play Rollies with Kane.
Roll a d20. You got to beat a 2.
And is that one the one looking?
Yeah, so that's the one that's looking. It's right now. It's looking away from you. It's looking around, and then if you're gonna sit there and stay for a while, then it will.
No, I'm just gonna back off
Okay.
once I recognize it. Yeah, I'm gonna start backing off and heading
13.
towards the group.
You win.
Now
See?
what?
Well, we can do it again if you want.
Oh, okay. I'll go first.
Okay.
Keep dropping my dice.
Do I get to the group?
Yes. You don't encounter anything else as you make it back.
Okay. Hi guys, I'm back.
18.
15.
Oh, hi, Shay.
You win.
Yep, I win.
Shh.
Sorry.
The
Sorry.
the what was it? The Bodak?
Yeah.
We just found it.
Ooh.
Was it missing?
But it's on high alert.
I see. Did you find the keep?
No. I found 2 other creatures that I don't even know.
Shall we
With
kill
it.
them?
If you want.
Well, what were they doing? Maybe they're just having a meal or dinner.
The
Well, I mean, they're
Bodak
undead. Do you
is
know what the undead eat for dinner?
They're undead.
Yeah.
Hmm.
They eat you.
Wait, so there might be undead around here?
Yes.
Hmm. I'm going to. Sorry, I had an idea. Played a couple too many classes. I'm like, wait, I have an ability for this. No, that was another. Oh yeah, divine sense. I can detect good and evil. Can sense anything affected by the Hallow spell, or know the location of any celestial fiend and undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover.
Okay.
So I'm gonna cast that now. Bam. Casted.
Well, the only undead within 60 feet of you is me.
And you start glowing. Gain,
What?
you're dead?
What? When did that happen?
I don't know. Wait, you were dead before.
Yeah, I can't trick you. You're too smart.
You keep
Can I
doing that.
still put in perception to make sure it didn't follow me back? Or with their noisiness? DM.
Ask that again.
Can I roll like perception or something like that?
She wants to make sure she wasn't tailed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
17.
Let's see how far. Get notes. I will say that nothing followed you.
Okay.
So you saw nothing. Yeah, it was directly there. But yeah, you're able to go in and quiet them down enough that they didn't. Their noise hasn't carried over to attracting to attention from what you can tell.
Okay.
I'm assuming I don't detect anything within 60 feet.
No.
Okay.
How long does the spell last?
Well, it says until the end of my next turn. So
Okay.
I don't know what that means.
So like 12
12
seconds.
seconds.
12 seconds.
You and I probably talked for longer than 12 seconds.
Yeah. So they're bad guys over there. They're undead.
So we should go kill them, and
Undead.
we should sneak up on them.
That's up to you guys.
Yeah, I think that's what we should do.
Were they like talking or
They were talking. They were
protecting
grunting.
something?
Oh,
They
did
were
it sound like this?
grunting.
And I say some stuff in Abyssal.
Yes, that.
Oh, yeah, that's Abyssal.
Well, maybe we can just go talk to them.
Should I go listen to what they have to say?
If you're quiet enough.
I'll try.
Should I come with you?
No.
Okay.
All right, so I guess I'm gonna go with Shay. Back up to listen in on them.
Okay. Roll another stealth check.
A new one?
For
Okay.
both?
Well, I would say Kane to re-roll one because I would say you're refocused on like there's something legitimately out there.
15.
Okay.
+1. That's funny. Okay, go ahead.
All right, and they do not notice you. So one thing I'll point out that was suggested to you as a reminder, you were warned that if you happen to see the eyes of this creature, something bad could happen.
I thought I had a look at you if you look into its eyes. Is that correct or no?
It's if you can see the eyes, if you can see its eyes.
Okay. Okay.
So even if he's not looking at you, you can like.
So if it's
see-
looking at you, it's fine. It's a matter if you make eye contact and can see its eyes within a certain distance, then something bad potentially could happen.
Right. So if it's looking at another creature and you're looking at its eyes from the side, does that count?
Yep. If you
Okay.
can see its eyes. So like if you're looking down and like you can see like its feet or whatever, like avoiding it, then you'd be able to avoid it. But that's something that you'd consciously need to do based off of the information that you got beforehand.
Okay. And then we head back over there
Okay.
as quietly as
Yeah, so you're able to make it back over. They do not see you as you make it back. You do see that you kind of have to look around and kind of sneak over, but you see that the Bodak isn't right with the other two creatures now. It's kind of started to walk around a little bit. But the other two have just kind of stayed there.
Okay, what are they saying?
The two that are there are just they essentially are talking about how the other one is well. See what would they be saying? So the one on the right says he wants to get up and start moving around, and the one on the left is just saying, is berating him, saying, "No, we have to stay. We have to listen to the leader because Master told us we must be here to guard."
That's it?
Yeah.
So Kyrell,
Yes.
does your plant talk to you very often? I've never
Navarre?
really heard it say anything. Sorry, Navarre. I glanced up at the Discord and read the wrong name. Sorry. Navarre. Yeah.
He speaks to me when I ask him questions. Otherwise, he's rather reserved, I would say.
Does he only talk to you, or would he talk to me?
Oh, he can talk to you, yes. Would you like to speak to him?
Yeah.
Do I recognize what the other two are?
Roll a history check.
Do I have advantage for being part of the undead
Yeah.
army?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter since I rolled a 14 on both, plus history, which is a -1. 13!
You don't remember that many specifics about him. You know you've recognized their shape before, but you can't remember exactly what
Their
they
shape?
are and anything. Well, I mean, like not their shape, but like you recognize like you've seen them before. You recognize that you've seen them before. You don't remember really anything specific about them.
Okay. Hey, Shay, we should probably go back to the others. And we go.
And I lean in and I lean into and I'm like, hey, plant man, do I like squash?
Uh,
Then what happens?
Do you like squash? He looks at Sir Lanford. And Sir Lanford says yes. And so Nagari looks up to you and goes, Sir Lanford says yes.
Do I hear him say yes?
No. Do you want to hear him?
How do I hear him?
You can speak with him if you would like to. And he
Okay.
holds up Sir Lanford for you to take.
Then
Do we make it back to the group, Jared?
Yeah, you make it back to the group.
and I take Sir Lanford and I say, Sir Lanford, Sir Lanford, sir, how rich will I be? Is that the right question I should ask?
He might respond. He's not that great at. His powers are limited, you see. Otherwise, he'd be able to tell you.
Oh, do I need to ask a different question?
Sir Lanford does tell you, though. Better not tell you now.
Oh, I didn't hear him say that. And I put my ear up really close.
At this
Sir
point,
Lanford.
I will have snuck up behind Crumbs, seeing what's going on. And I'm going to whisper to him. It depends on whether or not you can sneak past the enemies and find the fort.
Oh. I think he
Well-
spoke to me.
Oh, yeah, never mind. Go ahead.
Oh, what did he say?
He said I have to like sneak past the guys and get in the fort or something.
Well, and then I walk around in front of you. Well, we're back. And that sounds like a great idea. We should probably avoid the combat encounter and try and just sneak past.
Sneak past who?
The bad guys, the undead.
There's undead.
We've already been through this.
Right, you're
What
dead.
what were they saying?
They're complaining about being bored on guard duty. So if we sneak past them, supposedly we can find the keep. I assume that's what they're protecting.
Hmm.
Because that was the end goal, was to get to the keep so that we could figure things out. And since combat takes a while and it's 11 o'clock, I think we should just try to sneak past.
I don't know what you're saying,
It's
But-
11 o'clock.
but I guess we can
I
sneak
mean-
past.
You could tell time through this dark forest.
I'm awesome like that.
Ugh. I don't know.
Well, we can either fight them or sneak past them. We're gonna have to do one or the other.
Yeah, but we might be spotted.
Well,
We're
yeah.
Spotted? I look down at my clothes. I don't think I'm spotted.
All right, good point. We should just go kill them.
So, what do you know those creatures?
Yeah, I remember them from my old days, but we didn't get along very well, so I don't really remember what they can do or what their names are. They kind of like were mean to
Do
me
they
and
have
stuff.
a weakness?
Radiant damage usually does pretty good on undead. So does fire.
Okay, I don't have any of those.
Well, I mean, magic in general is pretty good too, but those two types of magic are probably the best. Our paladin friend should have us covered on the radiant damage, though.
We have a paladin friend?
Yep.
You.
Oh, right. Yes, I'm a paladin.
Man, it's almost like bait the bait version of you came back or something tonight.
I guess so. I miss Bait. He was my friend.
Yep, he sure was. And he may or may not be in the keep. We should go look.
Wait, Bait's in the keep?
Maybe.
Well, let's go.
No,
And
wait.
I start stepping in that direction.
Whoops.
Keep your eyes down.
Keep my eyes down,
Yes.
so I duck my head like I'm hunched over as I'm walking away. Okay.
Yes.
When we start the fight, make sure to look at their feet to figure out where they are. Okay?
Look, are we fighting? We're fighting feet.
Yes.
Okay. Wait, where are they? Where am I going?
They're that way. How about this? Shay and I will go and get the fight started.
The fart
Who's
started.
farting now?
Someone's
I don't want to
farting
smell
around.
it.
And when you hear the chaos going on, you can just follow the noise.
Okay. So I'll wait for you for noise, and then I go.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, I guess let's go.
Alright.
Go on easy right now.
Are you going to just? So what's your plan? Just going to go back to where you were and?
Yeah, Shay and I are going to stealth over there and try and get the drop on them. And start the fight, and then have these two come in and join us afterwards.
Okay. That works. So you start to sneak down. Roll a perception check, Kane.
Okay. Perception. 18.
Okay. So as you two start to move down, you're able to let's see.
That was Navarre.
Yeah, I
Yes,
was gonna say
you are.
that's one's Navarre.
Do you have do you have dark vision?
I
Shay?
do.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
cool. So
I have dark vision up to 120 feet.
I'm
Ditto.
60.
For
okay, so
both
as you start to
normal
sneak,
darkness and magical darkness.
okay, so as you start to sneak up or sneak down, you see that they have moved slightly. That one, and then this guy for now is starting to move up. So he's looking forward and he's moving up, going north for right now.
Hey, Shay,
Mm,
you should attack the big guy.
what's the big guy?
The Bodak.
I have to see to shoot.
But he's not looking at you right now.
Are you sure?
Yeah?
Do their eyes glow, DM?
No.
Okay. How would you know?
Well, because he's looking that way. Or he's at least walking that way. Just don't aim for his head.
What are you gonna do?
I'm going to engage the other two.
Shouldn't we engage the other two first before we shoot this guy?
Well, aren't you an assassin? Can't you assassinate that guy?
It's just... I don't want to fight that thing while we're fighting the other two. That's big and scary.
Yeah, but you might be able to kill it in one shot. You're an assassin.
How would you know? Do you know how much health that thing has?
Nope.
Then how would you know?
I'm hoping. I'm hoping that the instant critical hit you get from your assassinate feature will kill it in one shot.
You assume I get a critical hit when it could be a failure?
No, if you hit something that you surprise, it's an instant crit because of your assassinate feature. Which means you get to deal all your sneak attack damage, and it's automatic crit.
Okay.
So you can hit that thing for massive damage to start the fight. You won't be able to use the assassinate feature for guaranteed critical hit if we engage the other two first.
Which one should I use? The electric or the poison?
Probably electric. Poison doesn't work on undead very well.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna get my Avery's ivory bow of slaying with an electric arrow.
Okay.
Is that just me rolling the attack and everything?
Yep.
Yeah, it's just a regular attack, and then you get the +1 bonus for each.
+14 +8 equals 23?
Okay, that
Is
hits.
that right? Is it 23 or 22?
I think it's 22.
22. Okay. So 22, and that's with
Damn,
the
is it surprised?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay, so this is a critical hit on automatic
for the D6.
for everything.
Okay. So is that also the sneak attack damage too?
Yes.
So 3 3 6 is 18
Do I need to pull up the calculator?
plus 5 equals 23, right?
Hang on, calculator's loading. Alright, so that was how many sixes?
So sneak attack is 3d6
So 6 times 3.
is 18.
Right, plus what?
And then the normal bow attack is 1d6.
So that's another 6.
And
Your
then
arrow does
electric-
how much?
1d6.
Okay.
Oh, and plus 5 to that.
So we don't do the plus until the end.
Okay.
Now roll all of those d6.
All of them?
Yep. And we add 30 to that.
4 is 8. How many d6s?
That was 2d6.
Like
So
how many total?
You're doing 5 totals, what you told me.
Okay, so 8 plus 6 equals 14 plus 5 equals 19 and 1, so 20 plus 5 equals 25.
Wait, what was the last one that you just rolled? Sorry.
1, so it'll be equals 20 plus
Oh,
5.
plus the 5 for the end thing.
Yeah.
That is 55. That's 55 points of damage.
All right. So yeah, you do that. You
That sounds a little low for your sneak attack dice, though. That's.
It's 3d6.
Let me just double check that real quick. Level 6. That's 3d6. Okay. All right.
Yeah. So that happens. You pull back. and you let loose, and it just does just a huge amount of damage as it gets hit, and then it turns towards where the shot came from, and it screeches a horrible screeching sound. And then
Do
it
I
looks,
hear it?
huh?
Do I hear it?
Yeah, you all hear it. This horrible screeching sound as the two monsters from below instantly get up, and
I
they
try
start
to
to look
shoot.
up
I
around.
try to shoot one of them with Eldritch Blast before, like, as part of our ambush attack here.
Do you do it at the same time?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So that is a 27 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
See, this is how Eldritch Blast is supposed to work.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah. Oh, right. There's 2 beams for Eldritch Blast, though. So the first one, and then that is a 20-something else.
Yep, that hits too.
On the map, each tile is 5 feet.
Yes.
That is 11 damage.
Okay, let me.
And I'll do the one directly across from me.
Okay. You said 11 damage?
Yep,
Okay.
to that guy.
Okay. Yeah, so that happens. And as well, yeah. So that happens, it gets both your beams go down and just completely well, it doesn't get eviscerated, but it definitely does some damage as it gets hit. And then the Bodak also just does a tremendous scream that chills all of you to your very core. Even though you're used to being around the undead and that's kind of in your world, this just takes you back to just nightmarish horror that you've seen in your days of being in the undead army, as a memory comes of another Bodak that you've seen, and you realize and remember how powerful these beings actually are. You start to feel a cold pit in your stomach. And everybody roll initiative.
6.
Should we end here?
Yeah, if you guys want to. This is a good spot to end if you want to end it here.
I prefer.
All right, that's fine.
We can roll initiative when we pick up again.
Yeah, we'll just roll up. We'll roll initiative next
Okay.
time.
All right, that's fine. Ah, snap. Now I remember these guys. I don't like them.
And that is all we have for tonight. Tune in next week for the next chapter of The Luck of Fools.
Yeah, let's see if our luck continues.